As the President of the Hunter Valley Wine and Tourism Association, the key motivation for forming this alliance with the Cessnock City Council Visitor Information Centre is to deliver a range of benefits back to our members, as well as creating a much better user experience for those who visit us in destination.
I guess we see the biggest benefit being the visitor experience and making that really seamless. But there's obviously other operational and economic benefits. Firstly, it's really being more efficient with the use of our resources and deduplicating the space.
The key driver to forming the alliance was to remove duplication between the two organisations, to allow us to work to our strengths and produce a better outcome for our operators. One of the largest benefits we'll get is from working together on grant applications. We've already seen that working together we've attracted more grants into the region and will allow us to attract better grants in the future. The other big part about that is advocacy. We can work together on advocacy to try and attract large amounts of funding and better outcomes for our operators.
The cost and resource savings will really be significant when we're able to deduplicate the services that both organisations are currently offering.
It will build capacity for the VIC to become a best practice full booking service, driving increased member revenue.
An integrated booking system will provide an opportunity for visitor bookings within the centre, which will naturally drive revenue for our members.
Crowne Plaza Hunter Valley is in total support of the Hunter Valley Wine and Tourism Association and the Visitor Information Centre joining forces. For us, we see it as a great benefit for just having one mutual voice.
It will achieve unity between stakeholders to speak with one voice, to attract ongoing sustainable sources of funding and to advocate and lobby on behalf of the region.
We really want a fair and equitable fee structure for all businesses to be able to be members of a joint visitor information service and the Hunter Valley Wine and Tourism Association.
The Alliance will deliver a single unified entity which will be able to promote, market and advocate on behalf of all wine country, creating a single unified, highly competitive tourism brand.
I think the Alliance will create less duplication, more efficiencies within the Hunter Valley, and really the most important thing is just one voice to market.
Over the years been a fair bit of duplication in both the messaging coming from the valley, duplication of resources. You know, there's 2 or 3 different maps around the place, and clearly one united voice is going to benefit the region with just a bit more clarity, both inside and outside the region. And you know, from a small producer's point of view, it's going to be a lot better for us to be able to just deal with one entity than trying to have to deal with all these different associations, and yeah, just streamline the whole process. It's in theory it's going to be great.
I think it's really important to have one voice, because then we can have a plan that gets us to the goal that we want, instead of everybody going off and having their own little goals and what they want to see happen for our industry. I think it would be great to have one voice, and then we can move forward and reach those goals and make sure that we're doing the best for such a sustainable and historic industry.
I think it's giving the one brand name. Collaboration between the organisations increased the relationship with Destination New South Wales.
Well, for Hunter Valley Stays, it's really about simplicity. It's about one brand, one destination, and now one membership.
We've been a member of Hunter Valley Wine Tourism Association for many years, and we see this as such exciting news. Obviously, we're a lot stronger when we work together as a team, and this will allow us to really showcase the amazing array of products and experiences we have to offer here in the Hunter Valley.
I think having a united entity for vineyard wines will be really important. We focus purely on Hunter Valley grape growing, so I think rather than having 2 divergent forces or things pushing against each other, one uniting front will offer, I think, the best solution and best means for the valley to have the best ability to move forward into the next decade.
I love the idea of a united tourism services model for Muse Restaurant, because what we do is we really like to provide an experience that represents the Hunter Valley, the staff, the food, the producers, the local wines, all in one area. So if we have one voice, it'll make it easier to have a stronger voice.
Wine country is so important to our economy. Large number of jobs, large number of businesses. It's so important for our LGA that they be sustained and for the prosperity of a growing area.
So in summary for us as operators in the Hunter, it's about, you know, one body, all singing from the same book. It's agile, it's succinct, it's streamlined, has great industry professionals representing us. That to me is an absolute no-brainer.
The simple fact is, it is incumbent on all of us to protect, grow and fund Hunter Valley Wine Country and the brand and its assets if we're all to continue to benefit from it.
So as the Hunter Valley fastly approaches our 200th anniversary in only 8 years' time now, it's imperative that we have a single voice and one loud, unified voice to speak with all of our industry bodies, government, to get all of these funding opportunities and just amplify the Hunter Valley to be as great as we all know it is.
I've been a Hunter Valleyite all my life. I love the Hunter, and I'm delighted to see that we're all getting together to promote it, because united we stand, divided we fall.